In the name of Allah, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all of you. This topic is for the class 5th, and today we are going to read the next topic of our chapter, that is aquatic animals and amphibians. Today we are going to see what are aquatic animals and what are amphibians. In the last topic, we saw what are terrestrial animals and what were the different kinds of adaptations that were adopted by the different terrestrial animals. Students, aquatic animals are those animals that live in water, that completely spend their lifespan in water. The aquatic animals, like fish, are having streamlined bodies. What does streamlined body means? Students, that body that is broader at the center and pointed at the ends. Why they are having streamlined body? Because those streamlined bodies help them to swim in water and be comfortable in water. Students, these aquatic animals are having special organs for swimming in the water. Now, what are amphibians? Students, amphibians are the animals that live on land as well as in water. We saw terrestrial animals, those were the animals that live on land. We saw aquatic animals, those were the animals that live completely in water. And these are amphibians, that is, these are the animals that live both on land as well as in water. For example, students, toad lives in water, but frog can live in water as well as on land. So frog is an example of amphibian. Now, breathing. Students, all animals breathe. We know that they inhale oxygen and they use this oxygen for burning of their food, and then they gain energy. Students, land animals obtain oxygen from air, while as aquatic animals obtain dissolved oxygen which is present in the water. Now students, we are going to see what are the different kinds of organs that are used by different animals for breathing. First one is lung. Students, lungs are a pair of spongy organs and they are richly supplied with blood vessels. Lungs are the respiratory organs used by mammals, birds and reptiles. Students, when the air gets in through the nostrils and due to different pathways, the air reaches the lungs, and these are the animals like mammals, birds and reptiles that use lungs for their breathing. Second organ of breathing is gills. Students, many types of fishes and crabs, oysters live in water, and they take this oxygen which is dissolved in the water and they exchange the gases, that is, they breathe with the help of gills. Students, when water flows over the gills, the exchange of gases takes place. The oxygen is absorbed from the water and carbon dioxide is given out from the blood. Third organ of breathing is air tubes. Students, air tubes actually are called as spiracles. Insects breathe through small openings that are called as spiracles. These spiracles lead to air tubes which are then called as trachea. Students, they form a fine network that reaches to every tissue of the body, and the air enters the body through the network. The tissues absorb oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, which is pumped out through the help of these spiracles. The fourth organ of breathing is skin. Students, earthworm is the example of organ that breathes through skin. A frog is also an example of animal that breathes through skin. When frog is on in the water, it breathes through skin, and when it is on the land, it breathes through lungs. We already saw that frog is an amphibian, so it can be present in water as well as in land. Now students, we are going to see the next topic, which is feeding in animals. Students, different animals depend directly or indirectly on plants. On the basis of that, animals have been divided into carnivores, herbivores and omnivores. Students, you people might be knowing that carnivores are the animals that eat only flesh, and it includes examples like tiger, lion, etc. And another animals like eagle and vulture, they are called as birds of prey. They are also included in carnivores. Why they are called as birds of prey? Because they have sharp hooked beak for tearing the flesh and sharp claws for catching their prey. They catch their prey directly by themselves. Now the second one is herbivores. Students, herbivores are the animals that eat grasses like parrot, goat and cow. Number third category is omnivores. Students, omnivores are the animals that eat both plants as well as flesh. It includes examples like bear, dog and crow. Students, human beings, that's we people, we are also omnivores because we eat flesh as well as grasses. One more example of omnivores is chimpanzee. Students, this chimpanzee occasionally kills and eats baboons and wild pigs. And at the same time, it eats fish and termites. Now students, a homework, explain the different organs of breathing with examples of animals. Thank you.